Niggas said they gonna DJ his head. They ain't say nothing about me.
You said you didn't want to talk about it.
Niggas
said you didn't want to talk about it. Now you want to talk.
Then stop making jokes.
So wait, make up your mind. You want to talk or not?
What we doing? We talking about we going home?
I just asked you that.
I said no, and y'all kept going.
Not y'all. I didn't say a word.
Y'all made jokes. Don't laugh at his jokes.
It's funny.
Damn. Don't laugh.
He said the Transformers shit.
Nah. Niggas said we get you in the room going to the deaths. Answer to that. Since you want to be messy, y'all niggas want to be funny. Salute the DJ head. Yeah, now wait in the water. Got it.
Wait in the water, children.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, you can't get me.
What's good, people? It's your boy in the kitchen. Now, what you just heard there was Imani alert Joe about a recent shot that somebody took at him a few days ago. Now, when I first listened to this, I was wondering who took the shot and what is Imani talking about? But then I rewatched for I think like the third time, and then it finally came to me because I didn't hear Imani say shout out to DJ Head after that. And I think to myself, why was he shouting out DJ Head? Then I'm like, oh damn, Imani is talking about the DJ Head and the new Rory and Maul debate. Yes, if you guys have been under a rock, Rory, Maul, Damaris and DJ Head, they had a pretty good debate about the Drake versus Kendrick battle, because obviously Maul is team OVO and DJ Head is team TDE, so it makes for great content to say the least. But as these guys were talking about the Drake and Kendrick battle, DJ Head would bring up Joe Budden. Yes, he would bring up Joe Budden to Rory, Maul and Damaris's face. Now, he didn't do this out of the blue. They were actually talking about, obviously, Kendrick and Drake. But they would talk about disrespect and if there should be a line when it comes to disrespecting somebody. And that's where he mentions Joe Budden. And if you guys didn't see this clip, here it is.
Let me ask Maul a question.
Yeah.
Maul is beefing with Joe Budden.
Mm-hmm.
What's off limits?
What's off limits?
What's off limits?
Nothing is off limits.
Nothing is off limits.
Yeah.
So let's meet up and die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, meet up and die is crazy, but it's pretty obvious that Maul still feels a way about Joe and that he just still doesn't like him. And I feel it's the same way with Joe as well. But here's the difference. It was never that way with Joe, because I feel like Joe, when the breakup obviously happened, I feel like Joe did everything he could to reach out to Maul, just to talk to him. I mean, he even said this to Rory, that he would contact Rory and tell Rory, yo, tell your man to call me, man. But as time went on, Maul would still go on to ignore his calls, and whenever he was mentioned in interviews that he did, he would continue to call him a thief and say that he does bad business, which obviously makes Joe Budden look like a terrible, terrible friend and businessman. But to be honest, that's exactly what he is. He's a terrible friend and a terrible businessman. Especially the way that he did Rory and Maul. Especially Rory. He fired him on air. And he wasn't even there. He fired his seat. And then he would go on to badmouth Maul, call him homeless, call him an MBA husband, say that he's never done shit in his life. Like, it's crazy, because if that was your man, if that was your true friend, you wouldn't throw jabs and badmouth him every chance you get. I'm sorry. That's not even how you do business. And even if you don't want to do the show with Rory and Maul anymore, you can still find a way to convey that message without it blowing up on social media that you guys are not being transparent with the business. You guys aren't showing accounting. There's $400,000 mistakes. Like, what's going on here? Like, your business shouldn't be on Front Street for everybody to see and laugh at. It just makes your business not look official, which in turn makes you look like an overall bad leader. But at the same time, I still kind of find this funny, because anytime their names are brought up to each other in interviews, in just different places, they always say they don't pay attention to each other, but evidence shows that they do in fact still pay attention to what each other is doing. And they throw shots. Yes, including Maul. Yes, it's not just Rory. It's Maul, the guy that is cut from a different cloth, the guy that is higher than all of this bullshit that goes on online. He is in fact watching and he's storing shots. Don't believe anything Maul says for 1 second. He's not cut from that cloth. He likes mess like everybody else. And it's funny because, like, why don't you just admit that you like the mess? And sometimes it's fun. I mean, even Rory says it. He's like, yo, I watch a lot of the bullshit from afar and I laugh to myself. I don't know why he just doesn't say that. Maybe it's because he's from Rockefeller, like he knows Jay-Z and shit, so I guess that bouginess rubs off on him. I don't know, it's some bullshit like that, but how do you guys feel about this? Do you guys feel like Maul, in fact, watches Joe Budden and everything he does, and it's vice versa with Joe as well? Or do you guys feel like these guys don't pay attention to each other, and I'm in fact stirring the pot, and I'm creating bullshit that isn't there? But like I said, let me know in the comments of how you feel. Until next time, it's your boy The Kitchen. Deuces.